3 days I waited. No one showed up. But they're coming. They're here now. I keep moving. I think I lost him. Oh no. One of their informants. I'd fucking run too, mate. Oh shit. Eliop's shown up. Oh, this isn't good, guys. I'm gonna have to actually fight him. Here he is. Eliop. We meet at last. Let's get this over with. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is how it all ends. Eliop is a certified bitch. Welcome to not only the fourth, but what I hope is also the finale of Eliop being a retard on the internet. I was hoping this would be a very quick and simple video of saying, hey, this is what happened at fight time. Eliop, you fucking suck. Make a couple of quick jokes here. We can have a laugh in the comment section, wrap it up and move on, because we are kind of flogging a dead horse at this point. But Eliop continues to make a fool of himself and live in denial here. So I've got to let a little bit more of the smackdown and then we're good to go. We will be wrapping it up here, hopefully, unless he has anything significant to say. So enjoy it while it lasts, guys. And if you've been enjoying these videos so far, don't be afraid to hit the subscribe button down below. I'd greatly appreciate the support. So where do we start? Eliop, Eliop, Eliop. You're a little fucking rat. He thinks he's clever. He thinks he can get away with these little cheeseball remarks, but we've got you. And I'm going to go through it all right now. Now, for those that aren't up to speed, a very quick breakdown of, for about 2 or 3 years now, Eliop's been subliminally trying to harass me and shit on me where he can, especially through his friends like Ditter and BTCs, and just through tweets and stream sniping. And 2 weeks ago, he made the unfortunate mistake of actually stream sniping me. It took him 5 minutes to kill me running laps in the agility arena. Yes, that is no bullshit. We've got the clip and we've uploaded it. And he didn't like that when he posted about killing me, trying to make it look like he did this grand slam PK, pretty much said, you're dog shit at PKing, that was an embarrassment, and you suck. And he didn't like that. He didn't like me mentioning his name, he didn't like me talking to him, said my content is pig slop, which is ironic, and then he goes, I'll NH fight you anywhere, any risk. I gave him the time, I gave him the risk, he didn't show up, and then he made a bucket load more excuses than he already has, and we're going to talk about those today, because some of you may not be aware of what's happened since him not showing up to the fight. I thought it was kind of all over there and we could, you know, hit the showers and go home, but he wants to have a little bit more of a dance. I'm happy to keep making some money out of your dumbass name. So, which isn't a lot, by the way, considering no one knows who the fuck you are, but let's move on from that aspect. Step 1. Eliop did not show up to the 1v1. A lot of you may be aware of this because of the short, and we were all kind of sitting at the Mage Bank laughing, waiting for him to show up, and he just had a little grunt show up instead. And his excuse primarily was that I'm going to be asleep. There's even a clip that I can't play the audio for because of copyright reasons, but I will put the link in the description down below if I remember to. That's someone else like kind of roughly edited. Ignore the editing mishap in the middle, but you'll see Eliop say that he doesn't want to show up. He would for any other creator, but not for me because it's not content for me, and it's too early in the morning for him. It was 30 minutes past midnight for me, and I'm in Australia. You're in America, it would have been anywhere between like, what, 10:30 a.m. and 1:30 p.m. in the morning. So you're full of shit. You're retarded and you don't know how fucking time zones work. You're just making up any old excuse. You're scared of me. So not only was Eliop not asleep, he was also active online at the time that we were meant to be at the Mage Bank. We were all at the Mage Bank waiting for him, but he was stream sniping I'm Brad1, who is this fellow behind me. I'll put the clip at the end of the video if I remember. If I can't get it downloaded or whatever, it'll be in the description down below. Eliop, he stream snipes this guy regularly, decides to stream snipe him in better gear than him, come after him, and look at the PvP tracker. I'll blow it up here for you if I can and explain to you how it works for those that don't know how it works. You've got 2 numbers on the top here. For example, the first number, right, is how many times you have attacked your opponent with the correct attack style, meaning if you're playing mage and I attack you with range or melee, that's a correct hit. If I attack you with mage, that's an incorrect hit. Eliop has attacked this man 4 times correctly out of 19 total attacks. That is a terrible ratio for a PK, especially someone who PKs as much as Eliop. Usually, an average player in general, should be getting at least 40 to 50%. An average player, not PK, just player. Not only that, he's also got less than half the total attacks on Iron Brad as well, in total. Eliop has performed abysmally once again. This wasn't even while Eliop was live. I know we say Eliop crumbles under pressure, but he was just chilling in his mum's basement. What are you doing? He's just dole bludgeon and shitting his pants in the wilderness. Stream sniping, he runs, he teleports away. Apparently he comes back later, wants another wrist fight, freezes him and just far casts him, and then just hits him from 10 tiles with the Bofa so he can't hit him with the Adel darts. Eliop, you're a fucking embarrassment to the wilderness. No one likes you. No one thinks you're actually good at PKing. I've not heard a single person say that you're actually good at PvP. I can understand why you didn't fucking show up. I would have absolutely walked you like a fucking dog at the Mage Bank, and I am even more confident now than ever in that. Now, a lot of people seem to think that Eliop losing to me in a 1v1 was the worst possible outcome, and that's why it's not worth him fighting, but I couldn't disagree more. I almost anticipated this happening. I manifested this. Eliop not showing up was the worst case scenario, and that's how it went. He's a typical high school bully, dog shit ass person with a horseshit personality. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. He's socially retarded. He can't even string a sentence together without fucking lisping up. What do you expect him to do? Of course he wasn't going to show up. We've pulled that off. You're an embarrassment, Eliop. The excuses as to why he wasn't going to show up just kept spilling out. It started off obviously with him saying I'm going to be asleep, which was obviously a lie. He didn't like the gear that I proposed because it was only like 35 mil. Obviously Eliop wanted like Virtus and Void Wakers because he doesn't want to actually put effort into when he's PKing. He wants to kind of have the gear do all the work for him. He doesn't want to apply any skill because he hasn't fucking got any. And there was also some shit like he didn't want me to practice 2 weeks before the fight. You're a PK, I'm a PVMer. All I did was delve and cox for the 2 weeks as well. Like I barely did any sort of PKing. I didn't need to practice. You weren't going to fucking show up because you're a scared little bitch. So it's just horseshit ass excuses on top of one another. And what's even more confusing is that he's watching these videos. He's stream sniping me. He's watching the content. He admits to wanting to keep stream sniping me. But then he's just straight up lying, which is exactly what Ditter and BTCs does. It's just on brand with these people because now apparently I said that he bought his Infernal Cape and bought his Blood Torver. I made a joke about you not being able to get your Infernal Cape because that was a joke on how shit you are at the game. I never said your real traded shit. Obviously he struggles to even just listen to videos that are repeatable and on playback as much as you want. There's a transcript button down below if you want to read the words that are also said in this video, but I'm not even convinced you can fucking read properly at this point. So it's just a complete mess that Eliop has left himself in. It's a fucking embarrassment, and this is exactly why he won't respond in video format. Not because he wants to keep his channel free of drama, because all this cunt does is cheat, scam, lie, and do what he can to break the rules in Runescape anyway and still not be banned, but also he keeps it to his live streams and his Twitter where he knows he will have an upper hand, which is what we explained at the start of the series with the whole Twitter likes thing that he actually used as an argument. He'll keep it in his Twitch streams too, because this cunt can barely crack 60 concurrent viewers on a good day when live streaming. So there's no real like backlash, no pushback on his arguments. It's just straight up shit talking from a bunch of fanboys that, you know, think Eliop has done nothing wrong here. He just, I don't know, I didn't see you stream snipe. It's not even the fact that you stream snipe, it's the fact that you're a fucking douchebag and you couldn't defend yourself in a 1v1 scenario. When someone stands up to you, you shit your pants and go, it's not going to be content. If it was any other creator though, I'd do it. No, that's not how it works, mate. You're a pussy. You're scared of me. It's certified. There's nothing more that can be said about it. Even YouTube thinks that you were off to see a fucking gynecologist. Look at that comment. That's the YouTube AI. You suck. Obviously, this is going to drag on for a while now because Eliop couldn't even let this go for the past 2 or 3 years. He's not going to let it know now that I've finally had the chance to say my piece. I've been waiting for this motherfucker to square up for so long. Like 4 years, I was like, I hope Eliop does one day. I fucking knew he would. And I'm so glad you did. This was easier than I thought it would be. I actually thought that you might have to fight me. I was like, I'm going to have to actually 1v1 this cunt. It was a free win. I just got away with it. This is too easy, dude. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. This is... You could have killed me at the Mage Bank. I was just standing there, chilling. But... game's too easy. Life's too easy. It's the way it is. I guess it's time to wrap this up. We can stop flogging this dead horse in video format. The old tongue-in-cheek joke here and there. It's a hot topic on streams at the moment. It is what it is. One day maybe we can move on. But until then, Eliop is a bitch and he is 100% scared of me. Hashtag scared of Condor or hashtag no show. Anytime you see Eliop, he's trying to pull the whole, oh, he says slurs and he's racist card. Like, what? Should we air out everyone's laundry and act like you don't use these slurs or haven't used anything that's even remotely offensive to people, but you'll happily say the word retard, which people would argue is also a slur? Like, where do you draw the line? I couldn't give a fuck, but it's a weak-ass argument for someone who can't stand up for themselves and can't 1v1 me. Keep pulling the he's racist and homophobic card. I'll keep fucking winning because I've got the balls to show up at the end of the day. You don't. No one hits subscribe when they watch your videos. They all hit subscribe when they watch mine. People want to keep coming back to the king. There is no king in the Mage Bank because it's a fake fucking title, and I took it from you, stomped it, threw it in the bin because it's trash. You're trash. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. We will now wrap up this video with the finale of Way Green in the Garden, taking on Eliop and Friends, or whatever you want to call that series. It's been fun recording those skits. Looking forward to bringing them back the next time some retard, likely one of Eliop's friends, tries to stand up and take on the king. But until then, guys, have a good night. Eliop, fuck you. That's all I've got to say to you. Fuck you. Well, we got him, boys. As you can see, gravestones are not allowed on this site due to religious reasons, so we've just placed items to remember those that we've lost in these times. A deodorant can for Dittabitter, shit that Mazhar left outside of his house in the street, $1 to represent the $4.8 million that BTCs and his partner owe to Uber, and of course, for the square lesbian, the chicken. Just fucking running off anyway. Even in death, the cunt just runs. Can't help it. This is the easiest room in the raid. It's quite simple. You got a big boy. Look at him, goddamn! Fuck me, look at that boy. It's huge! You got a big boy.